Namaskar, my name is Captain Zoya Agarwal and I am lovingly known as Bharat Ki Beti, which I am so proud and humbled to represent our flag all over the world. My dream started when I was 8 years old and all I wanted to do was touch one of those stars. And that's how it started. But the problem was the whole society that I was living in was not conducive to those kind of dreams because those dreams were a taboo. When eventually I did tell my mom about my dream of becoming a pilot, she started crying because she thought that God has given us one girl child and that is also such a dysfunctional child. Like, how can we make her normal? That moment passed, I continued to follow the path of my dreams. God made that 8-year-old Zoya the youngest woman commander to fly the Boeing 777s in the world. Even though there were only 10 vacancies and 3,000 people fighting for it. And I'm here in front of you today is a testimony that good things come to those who take risks. I was amongst a handful of pilots. They were not used to seeing a woman in those roles. When you're a woman and when you're so young, you're actually not just working for yourself. You're actually creating a pathway for the future generations which are going to follow you. During the COVID, when we led the Vande Bharat Mission, we rescued 14,800 of our Indian brothers and sisters, our Indian community. It was the Government of India, Ministry of Civil Aviation and Air India's initiative, which we all undertook. And I think that is one flight I'll never forget. Those are the memories you take back, those tears, those gratifying moments when you see those children at the airport hugging their parents, when they're reuniting with them, when they had no hope of getting back home. The North Pole flight is another flight which is, of course, super close to my heart. Our Prime Minister Modi ji's dream flight of connecting San Francisco to Bengaluru, the two Silicon Valleys. And we could finally do that with the Nari Shakti of 4 women pilots. It was one of the world's longest flights and we flew over 18 hours on that flight. When we landed, we got a huge applause in the cabin because every single passenger knew that they were a part of creating a world record. Aviation is a career where we are exposed to many uncertainties. So I think it's always a great idea to have a backup in terms of your insurances because you don't know when things are going to go south on you. You don't know when things are going to go wrong. You should be equipped. It's always a good idea to do that because of your family, of your loved ones. At least they are taken care of when things are not so certain. I've had to struggle a lot to reach where I reached, which is why I have founded my non-profit, Udan Pari and Fly Girls, where I can help every single young girl to be educated in a tangible way. I think it's a great superpower to have, to be able to inspire someone to become a better version of themselves, so they can be the Captain Zoyas of tomorrow and change the world.